Bloody biscuits was that?
Yeah, that wasn't great. That was not. That did not go to plan.
No, it didn't.
No.
Do you even do you know what a lawyer is supposed to do?
No.
You're
Well,
you're a defense attorney. You gotta defend.
Obvious. No.
Okay. Well,
because I'm his friend, and it was the right thing to do.
mm,
At the
All
time,
right.
anyways.
Right. Well, at least we know the bail.
I tried.
Um,
Okay.
A pretty huge bill, yeah.
Yeah, no, 14 million yen is not pretty. But you have the money, right?
Yeah, I guess I can use Sora's college funds to pay for it. I hope he'll not be too mad about it. I don't think so.
I mean, it comes to a good cause. He would appreciate it.
Yeah, well, we should head to the police station to pick up Andy then, because I don't think they'll let him leave unless Kip comes to pick him up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not going really great, no. Oh, really? She did that to you? Well, I always said that she's not the perfect one for you. You need to look more higher up, my dude.
See?
Yeah, no,
Surprised
yeah.
he's so friendly with the cops.
But how are the kids?
I don't know.
They're doing good. I hope they go to college right now. Yeah.
The cop isn't though.
Hope
Well, you always have to look at the brighter side, but
As long as
it's not a yeah.
Mhm.
I have every right to be rude to the cops in this town, and you know it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
They had an
That was an
accident
impressive
at,
leap. You just
at the-
sprung
Sorry,
from the couch.
I dropped my book.
That sucks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, you dropped it kind of far.
You have impressive hips. Like, I could not do that leap. That's
They even pay
impressive. You have
this month?
some strength to do that.
I hope they do. If not, you just have to call me and I'll get sorted for you. But yeah.
Kip, you came!
Oh hey, hello!
Oh my god, this is amazing. I get to wear clothes again. This is great. Hello, all my friends are here.
Why are you in
Yay.
pajamas?
Well, I don't even want to fucking look at you. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Kyarah! Kyarah, you know what initial hearing is, right? Like, you understand the basic concept of, like, what you're supposed to do there. You get that part, right?
An initial hearing, which is your opening statement, yeah.
No. They introduce who you are, what you're being charged for, and the bail, and then the next trial date. You're not supposed to speak, Kyarah. Or very rarely. So explain what happened, Kyarah. Explain, please.
Oh.
Someone explain why you didn't have like a real lawyer. Did you even read a book on this? Like, at least?
That's a good point. I will next time.
Yeah,
Next
you should have read a book
next time.
before you got vehicular manslaughter added to the charges. I don't even know how that was possible.
I had like 5 minutes to get a lawyer, and there was no one, okay? Do you think I have 5 minutes to get a lawyer and or read a book?
Anyway,
I just like literally.
I think it's too late.
They did things to me in their Antoon. They did things.
You were in a single cell. What did they do?
Have you ever been strip searched before? Yeah, I don't think so. Dramatic.
Oh my god, no.
Were you the biggest one in there? Or no?
It's a one person thing, Kyarah. It's a one person thing. You don't. I didn't do it with a bunch of like 8 other guys.
No, like third period or what?
No,
Eight
it was
people
not,
all at
Koyan.
once being served.
Get a toy
a
on
little
there.
bit.
Anyway, what should we do now?
Probably not stay.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
let's stay in the police.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Bye, Ruben. I'll see you next time.
Bye, Ruben.
Oh,
Sorry.
ow.
Got my way. I was waving.
Okay.
think I do belong in prison. I think Kyarah was onto something.
Oh,
It's in a federal prison. This is a good idea.
I gotta tell you, I'm not loving the 11-minute era so far.
alright,
It's just kind of
Why?
boring.
Andy, what was those golden sticks that they're using again?
Golden sticks is.
Yeah.
No, you got it the first try. Golden sticks. Yep.
They haven't used
Yeah.
those since the first season. What is he talking about?
He's a bit
Oh,
slow.
no,
he's a bit
they-
slow.
They used them in season 10, but he was.
No, he's it.
You know what?
It's fine. It's fine.
Guys, shut up. They're still using them. They use
Oh,
them all
yeah,
the
no,
time.
of course.
I don't know
Of
shut
course,
up.
yeah.
They
They're
always use
using they use the golden sticks
golden
to defeat
sticks.
Garmadon in every season.
Of course, that's what the doggo
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, where are
Yeah.
my glasses? I'm not seeing anything.
Oh.
You want a monocle?
Alright.
There we go.
Mm.
Oh,
Put it in your beard. I bet that helps.
yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
So it's the fact that you have them on. It's like +1 intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's just the vibes of wearing
Yeah,
glasses.
it's like a stat, yeah.
Makes you
Mm.
feel smarter. Makes you feel like I can see more.
So, the second trial is happening. You know,
I don't want to talk about it. I'm enjoying my life.
we need
Listen,
to.
I have like 2 days as a free man. I think this is
You know,
nice.
this guy was worth $1 million. I'm not gonna lie. Or
Well-
14
Oh yeah, no, this
million.
guy's worth
I'm
it.
not-
Can we
I'm
just
not
keep
guilty.
paying
You'll get it
bail
back.
over and over again?
Yeah.
That's not how that works. Guys, I'm innocent. You'll get it back. It's fine.
Yeah, we will, but we do need evidence if we want to get it back, and also we need evidence if we want you to be a free man when the
I'm
2 days. Start.
enjoying my 2 days as a free man before I
And
go
this
to.
is like
Anyone-
the
anyone-
best
anyone wanna-
season. Okay, I've seen all of them except the 15th one. This
Well,
is
it's-
the worst one.
be put in federal fucking prison. So I mean, like, let's think about it for a second.
Hmm.
Fine, I guess
Yeah,
we can do
I
stuff.
can
What
read
do
the
you want to
book.
do here? What did you say?
I could read a book.
Okay, yeah, you read a. I have
yeah,
a book on
you
me.
study.
You read.
You study up, and
Yeah,
me
you
and
and Shane
Andy are
study or something.
yeah.
We'll work on
Chip,
stuff.
do you still have the spare detective uniform?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I left it here. I don't have to.
Somewhere in the.
So, what do we need to do? I've already interrogated Xing and Yuki. Hold on, I'll
really
send
quick,
you.
you did, like,
I'll
the
share
letter?
I'll share the Google Note with you. There you go. So we can just
You
see
recorded
everything.
it? You genius. Audio recorders are underutilized. I feel like we should use them more.
Yeah, no, I did. I
Don't
did.
do
I
enough.
audio recorded the interviews.
And you got their consent, right?
Yes, obviously.
I was making sure.
No,
we
it's
gotta use it,
dismissible
like,
in court
legally.
if I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. All right. Yeah. So, is there anything useful in here? Like, Also,
Not particularly. No, neither of their testimonies place you undeniably away from the crime.
yeah, I know. That
So
kind of makes
who
sense. I didn't see them.
else? Yumi, Calvin. How do we interview? Do we interview each other? Is that how we do that?
Yeah, I suppose we probably could get some information.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I didn't see any of you guys, so it's like kind of
Mm-hmm.
there'd be no
Well, I
point.
guess we can just we'll go to the kitchen to obstruct the noise while Kip gets
Settle
that
some
uniform, and then
conversation.
when he's done, we'll go out and see if there's anything else we can do. So, please state your name before we go further.
I think it's like Endth Nordic or something. Oh wait, I should probably be a little more precise instead of joking.
Yeah.
Restart. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Restart.
3, 2, 1, go. So, could you please state your name to begin?
Endth Nordic. Do I need my
Right.
middle name in there? Or am I good?
And would you please walk us through the events of Thursday, March 6th?
I was hanging out with all my girlfriends, with like Xing and Kyarah and whatever in May. And then my best friend showed up with a switch up. No, wait. Oh yeah, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, well,
Never mind.
all right.
Yeah, straight on the record.
All right, hold on. Let me.
We'll edit it in post. We'll edit it in post. Okay, my name is Endth Nordic, and the day of the argument, I was hanging out with my friends, my dear friends, Calvin Jones, Xing, and May, Yuki Narumi,
Mhm.
and then my dear friend Antoon showed up with a person I don't particularly like, and revealed that they have been dating for a undisclosed amount of time. I was a little upset about that. We argued. I went back to my dorm with Xing, and then I decided I would like to be alone, so I left, and I did a little walk around town. And then I went to the flower shop at the mall. I met up with a friend, and we just hung out at her house for the rest of the night. That's what we did.
At what time did you go to the flower shop?
Probably like an hour after. Like an hour after we had the argument.
Okay. And can you describe the morning after when the body was discovered?
When the body was discovered. Well, my friend walked me home, and then I met up with my roommates who were in the dorm. We went to sleep, and that's kind of what happened.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I think
I thought
that's
that's
good.
pretty solid alibi.
Yeah. I am questioning, what about your friend? Because they, maybe we need to go talk to them.
They live like right over there. I could give them a call.
Yeah, I feel
Tell
like
them
that
we're
might
coming
be the most important part, because they could prove. Because you said about an hour. I found a recording on Ace's laptop. You didn't show anything, but it does have a timestamp set to about an hour. So if we can prove that you were there at that time, we can prove that you weren't there when the murder happened.
It's gonna be really awkward if they say they're busy.
Yeah,
It's
no.
really,
What
really
if they?
awkward
What
if
if they're
they're
busy? That would
Maybe they're
be
working.
bad.
Okay, we go to their work. We just sit there for like 5 minutes. We
Yeah,
sit there for like an hour until
exactly.
their break. I don't know.
Do you think it's
Bother
gonna be
them.
weird? You message them, then like literally 20 seconds later, you just knock on their door.
Ring
Ah, it's fine.
doorbell.
That's a weird doorbell.
Yeah, weird.
Knock knock. Hello. Wait, isn't this Claire's house?
I think they're roommates.
Huh.
Oh, it's just weird, like small world, huh?
Yeah. Crazy.
Knock, knock,
What
knock,
if
knock, knock.
Claire opens? What do we do
God,
then?
that would be awkward.
Mhm.
How do you say, hey, I got arrested. I need an alibi to like declare.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I feel like I've
So,
seen
you know
you
how we-
before, but I can't pinpoint where.
Flower shop.
Right.
Anyways, so I need your assistance. I sent you a text and you did not respond to me. Oh, that's totally chill and fine. So you know how we hung out? Oh, may I
Sorry,
come in?
do you mind if
I
we come in?
didn't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can leave. It's fine. Okay. You know how we hung out a couple days ago? Yeah. So since then, I got arrested and I need an alibi.
Yeah, so
It's
if you
fine.
don't mind, we would just like to ask you a couple of questions for the court. We could
And it's
sit
fine
down.
because
if
I'm
you
not
want.
guilty and we hung out the time, so we're good.
All
All you gotta do is be honest,
Mm-hmm.
and I should be pretty good.
Okay, lovely.
That friendship is awesome.
I'm just gonna record this as a voice memo to show to the courts. So
Yes, you consent to being recorded. If that wasn't obvious.
okay, could you
Alright.
please state your full legal name? Okay, and could you please explain what you were doing on the afternoon of March 6th?
Wait, that's your last name? Nothing.
You're-
Sorry, I'm interrupting the recording. My bad.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have. You know how
No, I
annoying
just-
it is to edit stuff on an iPhone? Come on, man.
And it's just like, those are 2 flowers, and she works at a flower shop. That's fucking awesome.
Okay, so please continue. Came by the flower shop where I work, and we spent the whole evening chatting, playing it as my house. Okay, and at what point did you leave the flower shop? 10 p.m. And at any point around then, did he leave your sight for more than, say, a few seconds? Okay. Thank you. You've been very helpful. Okay. If the court believes Lily's testimony, then you couldn't have been. This is good. This is good. We might have what we need.
See where the truth gets you. Not in federal prison.
Okay, we need
Great.
to update Calvin. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we need to go. We need to update Calvin so we can prepare our case for the trial.
I don't have anything to give you, but if I did, I would.
Yeah, because you said that you said you were gonna be a free man for 2 days, but the trial is first thing tomorrow morning. You're not a free man for 2 days, Cindy. Also, we
we
let Calvin set Kip says.
We're just skipping.
Unless he's moved.
It's nice to
Actually, yeah, I don't know. I don't see why he would leave. He was busy reading. So.
See, you have no idea. Like, seeing people after, like, 2 days in prison, like, it's, I mean, in a jail cell, it's fucking awesome. Like, this is great.
Hi.
Hey.
You're ready, right? You know, you're not gonna mess it up this time.
Mess what up?
Like you did the
What are you
initial
talking about?
hearing. You were way too emotional. Like you need to be objective. You were acting like you haven't even moved on from Mako yet. You need to.
Are you serious? Maybe you're not on. Just not emotional enough, honestly. Like I don't know. You really only see the victims as clues for the case, not even really as people at all.
That's all there is right now. The case. I need to keep Andy out of jail. Okay, that's all that's important right now. I can't just drop the case.
No, you have other friends too, right? You know how you have there's people like you can't just be like cold and stuff, right? Like sure, I need to move. There's so much emotions I've been holding back, just trying to move on with my day. Do you see what's going on? There's so much been going on, and I don't have time to mourn any of my friends at all because so much recently has happened going on.
Yeah, but the appropriate place to mourn is not in the courtroom. We're trying to keep Andy out of jail. That's what's important. That's what you need to focus on.
Some people go over the break. They break sometimes. I broke. Is it okay to be human sometimes?
No, it's not. Not right now. Right now, we don't need you to be human. Right now, we need you to get Andy out of jail.
So what? You're asking me to fucking be some sort of robot AI who doesn't have feelings, doesn't have emotions? If you keep putting the fucking killer over everyone else, you now lose them too. I'm done with this.
I'll see you at the court.
I didn't sleep last night.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
it was stressful. We were compiling that case for most of the time.
I got some sleep.
Well,
That's nice, Kyarah.
good for you, man.
Are you ready?
I like how you weren't reading and you got sleep instead.
I did. I finished the book. I skimmed
Did you?
through it.
Oh.
You
Oh.
skimmed through it. That's nice. I'm going to prison.
I'm getting a sword right now.
I'm a good reader.
I love you guys.
Hmm.
I didn't do it, I swear.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know if this
one
is
of my-
gonna go well.
My few traits.
Guys, you skimmed through it. It's
I'm a
fine. It's
decent
fine.
reader. No, I'm a decent reader. I promise.
Okay.
Oh, you're a decent
Uh-huh.
reader. Okay,
I
all
hope
right.
so.
Court is now in session. Is the defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Is the prosecution ready?
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, call up your first witness.
I call my witness Kip Keekins to the stand.
Oh, well, here we go. I do.
Okay. Yeah, please state your name for the court.
Kip Keekins is my name.
Okay. How long have you known the defendants?
Since birth.
What is your relationship with the defendant?
Mostly good, I will say. I am his uncle.
Okay. What would you say the defendant's like in general?
Well, he's mostly mischievous, but he's a good kid inside him.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The prosecution may now begin the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. What would you say the defendant's relationship with the victim was like?
They had a falling out the last time I saw them together. They were not in the perfect friendship zone, I guess.
I understand it was quite emotional. Has Mr. Nordic ever had emotional outbursts in the past?
Uh, not that I know of, no.
Would you say the defendant is an emotional person?
His emotions do get the best of him at times, but I won't say that he's super emotional.
I see. You say you've known the defendant your whole life, yeah? How would you say he's changed over the course of the year?
Well, he has grown in a fine young man.
I understand he's been through some, how you say, traumatic experiences over the past year.
Well, yes, we all did.
Would you say those experiences may cause one to act irrationally?
Well, depression is a confusing state in someone's life, so I guess so.
What exactly do you mean by mischievous?
Well, sometimes he would trick his cousin Sora sometimes in the past, but there was just small pranks.
That'll be all, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, you may now call up your second witness.
I call Xing Ming to the stand.
I do.
Okay. How long have you known the defendant?
Since I think when we were about 5.
Yeah. Okay. What would you say the defendant's like overall?
He's just another teenage boy. He cracks jokes. He's messes around a little bit, but he's pretty normal.
And describe what happened on March 6th.
Well, there was a little fight between Andy and Antoon and Ace. Afterwards, Andy and I left. We went back to my dorm, and then just a little bit after he left.
That is all.
The prosecution may now begin the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. How would you say Mr. Nordic has changed over the course of the year?
He's become really focused on some things, but he hasn't really changed too much, I don't think.
How old would you say?
He's been distant with some people, but again, not changed too much.
Distant. I see. How would you describe the defendant leading up to the argument?
He was I think a little upset with Antoon not being able to hang out as much.
And why would that be?
I don't know. I think he's just been a little lonely without Sora.
Would you say the defendant is codependent?
I think a little, yeah.
Erratic or emotional in any way?
He's a little emotional sometimes, but not to any wild extent.
And would you say he maybe overreacted during said argument?
A little, but I think it's fair as he was lied to about a relationship that was happening.
I understand you left with him. How would you say he was acting after the argument?
I think we were just trying to calm down, but he was still a little upset when he left.
How long were you together following the argument?
Not for too long. We went back to my dorm and then he left after that.
Was there any moment where you weren't with the defendant in the dorm following that argument?
I did go to the bathroom once, I think.
For how long, roughly?
I'd say like no more than like 5 minutes.
When would you say he left?
Roughly around after I got out of the bathroom.
What did he say before he left?
I think he just wanted to take a walk or something.
I see. Thank you, ma'am. That'll be all.
Mr. Jones, you may now call up your third witness.
For my third witness, I call up Antoon Williams to the stand.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. How long would you say you know the defendant?
I've known the defendant for a little under 2 years now. We met in April of 2023.
Okay. What would you say he's like? What would you say the defendant's like? Just
Well, Mr. Nordic is one of the greatest people I know. You know, he's he's funny, and you know, he's kind when it really matters.
okay. Could you describe what happened on March 6th
Yeah.
in full detail?
So me and Mr. Nordic we're working on a project, and I had to leave for a date with a person that he doesn't quite like. When I got back from that date, we happened to pass by him where he was hanging out with a few people, a lot of whom are in this court right now. And
Okay.
Andy found out that me and this person had been dating. He was not happy about it, and an argument broke out. After the argument, I went home together with my friend Calvin Jones. I don't know if you've heard of him, but we went
Yeah.
to Kip Keegan's house together as Andy was at the dorm, and I figured they didn't want us to go there.
Okay. Is that all?
That is all. Yes.
Yes. Okay, that is all, Your Honor.
The prosecution may now begin the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. How was the defendant when you first met him?
When I first met him, he was God. Well, he was a very unique person. I think the best way I could describe him is as a sort of douchey older brother. You know, kind of a prick, but in a loving way.
How would you say the defendant has changed over the course of the year?
Well, over the course of the year, the most recent year, I think he's become a lot more reserved after the death of his cousin. I don't think any of us are the same since then. He's been a lot more focused on our project.
Reserved? Colder? More distant, would you say?
Yes, I would.
When did your relationship start with the victim?
My relationship with the victim started about 2 months before they were murdered.
Did the defendant suspect your relationship with the victim in any way?
Andy was annoyed with me that I was leaving so often, but I don't think he suspected that I was going out with Miss Anne. until he found out on March 6th.
How was the relationship between the defendant and the victim prior to the argument?
Not fantastic. They were friends for most of the year until Endth felt as though Miss Anne had neglected his feelings after his cousin died, and ever since then they weren't on talking terms
Why would he think that?
because she was cold in part. There's no denying that.
How would you say your relationship with the defendant developed following your romantic escapades?
I'm not. I think after I started going out with Miss Anne, mine and Andy's relationship were it definitely faltered a bit as we were spending less time together, and I neglected our project without telling him why, and I shouldn't have done that.
Would you say the defendant is maybe overly attached to you in this project?
I would say he has every right to be as attached as he is.
And what is this project your friend is so obsessed with?
Uh, it's very personal. It's about his family. As you probably know, both his sister and his cousin have died within the past 2 years.
I see. Tragic. Yes. What was the defendant like when he arrived home?
I don't know. I was already asleep when he arrived home on March 6th.
Remind me, why exactly were you at the victim's house when the body was found?
We were going there for breakfast. We used to live before the falling out. Me and Indy spent a lot of time there, and the victim's roommate Yuki Narumi got a habit of cooking for us, and it never went away. So we went over for breakfast quite a bit.
Breakfast, you say. Why exactly would the defendant go when he is obviously opposed to one of the members of the home?
Well, all of us in the group agreed that we shouldn't let our entire friendship with everyone crumble just because of their falling out. It was for that same reason I was okay with going out with Miss Anne romantically, even though she wasn't on talking terms with Andy.
Did you come across the body together?
No, um, I went into her room alone and found the body.
And where was the defendant?
The defendant was, I assume, still in the kitchen talking with Yuki.
Fascinating. That'll be all, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, you may now call up your fourth witness.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going good,
You know,
man.
I have an idea. I'd like to call Shy Size at 10.
Oh.
Okay, question. What is your relationship towards the defendant? Okay. Please describe what you saw during the argument. Okay. So that is all. That is all, Your Honor.
The prosecution may now begin the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. How well did you know the victim? Would you say the victim was a forgiving person? Helpful. How would you describe the defendant? How has the defendant treated you since you've known him? Has he ever shown any emotional or violent outbursts previously? So this was a pattern, you say? And to your knowledge, what was that argument about? That'll be all, Your Honor.
Mr. Jones, you may now call up your final witness.
Okay, for my fifth witness, I'm going to call up End of Nordic.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
So help me God.
All right. Okay, End of.
Hello, Mr. Jones.
What was your relation to the victim?
Poor, to say the least. Did not like them very much as a person.
Very good. Describe what happened on March 6th.
I was hanging out with my friends, and then my best friend came along with a person I did not like.
Mhm.
Turns out they were dating. That wasn't very cool. I didn't really like that.
Wow.
I was a little upset. He was blowing me off for weeks, months over this person I didn't enjoy. So I was a little upset about it. I felt that he didn't value our relationship, our friendship. So then I left with Xing and went back to my dorm. I figured I'd be alone for a little bit, so I took a brisk walk. I went to the mall. I met up with a friend at the flower shop. We hung out there for about an hour. Went back to her place. Hung out there, and then she walked me home. And she will testify to that. I believe that recording is in the court.
Okay. What caused said arguments?
What caused that argument? Well, I already didn't like the victim at all, frankly. I never really have, but after the way that they were treating me after the death of my sister and my cousin, it kind of snowballed into I didn't want them in my life anymore.
Yep.
So then when your best friend goes and dates that person behind your back and lies to you about it, that hurts. That's what caused the argument.
Could you describe the morning of March 7th in full detail?
Yeah. I woke up that morning. Well, Antoon woke me up at that morning because Yuki wanted to do breakfast, and I was quite hesitant on going in the first place after what had just transpired, and I wasn't on the greatest terms with Antoon, but Yuki's my friend, I guess. So I decided that I would go and have breakfast. She's also fairly decent at cooking, so I figured I'd get some breakfast. And then I was there talking to Yuki, and of course Antoon decides that he has to go and talk to Ace or whatever, make things up. And then yeah, and then he came downstairs and said she was dead.
And yeah. Okay. But that will be all. Thank you, Your Honor.
The prosecution may now begin the cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Could you please restate your relation to the victim?
We were classmates. And that's about it. We were not friends. Did not like each other, but that's all right.
So you admit that you did not like her?
Yes, I believe that was pretty clear. We were not friends.
So you say there's a witness that can place you from the crime. Please, elaborate on that.
Yes, my friend Lily Buttercups. It's a pretty solid name. She's actually way back there if you can see her. She can, yeah. We hung out that evening. She walked me home.
I see. Mr. Nordic, before this last question, I would like to remind you that you are under oath.
Whoa, whoa, objection, objection, objection. That is a leading question.
Sustained.
He did read the book.
That is all, Your Honor.
Kyarah, Kyarah, you did read the book, dude. That was amazing. Oh my god.
Dude, that was
I had zero faith.
that was
but
incredible,
solid.
man.
I was one of the
I'm so proud of you, buddy.
Mr. Jones, do you have your closing statement?
You know, I don't think I do, but you know, I
You got this, man.
Okay.
You got this, Cal.
okay, Your Honor. I really just my client here.
Calvin, Calvin.
Yeah.
You're talking to the jury, not the judge.
Yeah. Oh. As you see,
Guys.
my client. Yeah. He he has said his oath. He said his oaths. He's been truthful from the start, and a lot of my friends here today have stepped up here and said their stuff. And I just wanted to say that personally, my personal view on things is that I don't think my client, my friend, Endth Nordic, would go out of his way to personally strip away the victim of their life. He would not care for the slightest. He didn't want anything to do with her in the slightest. And I think that Endth Nordic is innocent and should be, and is proven innocent by many of my friends here. And I hope you see the view that I have presented to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I think we really fucked it up right at the end there.
I think we got it. I think we, hopefully
Nope.
the jury will see your character and the truth. I don't know. I'm not
You
confident.
know,
I
I think
had
we're
something in
doing.
my head when I was going up there, and then it completely blanked because I got nervous.
We could all tell.
I'm just gonna go through here if you don't mind, man. So listen, man.
I
Whatever
was-
happens, we'll break you out. Okay, we can go back to. I have family in Sweden. We can leave the country. Okay, you're not. Don't worry.
Let's just hope no one else can hear you.
No, I'm very good at whispering.
Yeah, so I'm going.
Order.
Oh yeah, sorry, Your Honor.
The jury has come to a decision. For murder in the first degree, the jury find Endth Nordic not guilty.
Wait, really?
Holy
We did
shit, buddy!
Andy, when can I start celebrating? Andy,
Court is dismissed.
Holy shit!
am I allowed to celebrate?
Yes!
Let's go! Let's go!
Woo! Yeah! Holy shit, man, you're amazing!
Great job.
Well done, Calvin. Well done.
My God.
Well, I guess let's all go home.
Yeah, you're a fruit.
Really? Hey man, it was a good run, alright? You know, try again next time. You know, come on.
Provoking,
Oh God, he's taunting the prosecutor.
I can't believe that worked. I thought I was going to prison. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I was a bit worried near the end. Now, Andy, we should work on finding the real killer.
Yeah, I forgot that was a big portion of that. Yeah, right. There was no. I see. In Phoenix, right? We usually just find them in the courtroom, Like they're usually just sitting there, like behind us or
Right,
whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Like, we usually
yeah.
come up as
Yeah,
like a witness or
I know
whatever,
who the
just like
mother is.
speaking.
Unfortunately, the
Murder
killer
was
was
the
not in the
prosecutor.
courtroom with us. Wait,
It was definitely the
really?
This
prosecutor.
is like a TV show.
Yeah, that definitely.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, probably. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's go home.
Yeah, I'll make some lunch for us.
Hey.